You know what Grandma always said, right? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. But if it is broke, reach for the borax. So here's the question I want you to think about before we dive in. What if one simple, old-fashioned powder sitting on a shelf could replace dozens of expensive products in your home, your garden, your laundry room, and even your medicine cabinet? Because Grandma knew something that modern marketing has tried very hard to make us forget. And today, we are counting down all 43 of her most brilliant borax hacks that she swore by for decades. These are tried-and-true methods passed down through generations of practical, no-nonsense homemaking wisdom. Get comfortable, because this list is going to completely change the way you think about this humble little box of powder. What if I told you that your grandmother's secret weapon for a spotless home, a healthier body, and a garden that practically takes care of itself was sitting in a simple cardboard box that cost just a few dollars? That one product is borax, and today we are counting down all 43 of Grandma's most brilliant old-fashioned borax hacks that have been passed down through generations for a very good reason. Stay with me all the way to number 1, because that final hack is something that will genuinely change the way you think about this humble powder forever. Number 43. Grandma's Ant Exterminator. Mix 1 tablespoon of borax with 2 tablespoons of sugar and just enough water to make a syrupy paste. Place small amounts near ant trails on a piece of cardboard or a jar lid. The sugar draws the ants in, and they carry the borax back to the colony where it disrupts their digestive systems and wipes out the entire nest over a few days. Keep away from pets and children. Number 42. Musty Carpet Deodorizer. Sprinkle borax generously and evenly over your carpet. Work it in lightly with a broom, and leave it for at least 30 minutes before vacuuming. Grandma swore by this old homestead trick because borax naturally neutralizes the acidic compounds that cause unpleasant odors, rather than just masking them the way commercial sprays do. Number 41. Toilet Bowl Brightener. Pour half a cup of borax directly into the toilet bowl before bed. Let it soak overnight and scrub in the morning with your toilet brush. Grandma always said the overnight soak is what makes the difference because the borax has time to break down mineral deposits and stubborn stains that a quick scrub simply cannot touch. Number 40. Outdoor Furniture Cleaner. Mix 2 tablespoons of borax with a quart of warm water and use a scrubbing brush to clean weathered patio furniture. This old-fashioned solution cuts through mildew, grime, and environmental buildup without scratching surfaces, which is exactly why Grandma used it on everything from metal chairs to wooden benches every spring. Number 39. Flea Killer for carpets. Sprinkle borax across carpet surfaces. Work it deeply into the fibers with a stiff brush. Leave it for several hours, then vacuum thoroughly. Borax dehydrates flea eggs and larvae at the exoskeletal level, breaking the flea life cycle naturally, which is the old-fashioned way Grandma kept her farmhouse floor flea-free without harsh chemical sprays. Number 38. Stainless steel sink polish. Make a paste by combining borax with a small amount of dish soap, apply it to your sink with a damp cloth, scrub in circular motions, then rinse clean. The mild abrasive quality of borax lifts water stains and soap residue, while the alkaline nature cuts grease, leaving your sink gleaming the way Grandma's always did. Number 37. Silverware Detarnisher. Fill a bowl with hot water, add 2 tablespoons of borax, and soak your tarnished silverware for 15 minutes before rinsing and buffing dry. Grandma used this classic remedy because borax reacts with the tarnished compounds on silver and gently lifts them away without the abrasive scrubbing that can scratch delicate pieces over time. Number 36. Weed Killer for cracks. Mix 10 ounces of borax with 2.5 gallons of water and pour it carefully along driveway cracks and garden path edges where weeds push through. This is Grandma's tried-and-true old-fashioned garden trick because the boron in borax accumulates in the soil at levels that are toxic to most small weeds but dissipates naturally over time. Number 35. Garbage Can Deodorizer. Rinse your garbage can, let it partially dry, then dust the bottom generously with borax powder. Grandma never let a smelly trash can sit for long because she knew borax inhibits the growth of odor-causing bacteria and mold on the surfaces inside the can, keeping things fresher between proper washes. Number 34. Homemade laundry booster. Add half a cup of borax directly to your washing machine drum along with your regular detergent when you run a load. Borax raises the pH of the wash water, which improves your detergent's cleaning power and helps lift tough stains from fabric, which is exactly how Grandma got those farm work overalls gleaming white every single week. Number 33. Rust Stain Remover from fabric. Mix 1 tablespoon of borax with 1 tablespoon of lemon juice to form a paste. Apply it to the rust stain on clothing or linens. Let it sit for 30 minutes in sunlight, then rinse cold. The combination of borax and the citric acid in lemon juice chemically converts the iron oxide in rust into a compound that simply washes away. Number 32. Refrigerator Deodorizer and Cleaner. Dissolve 1 tablespoon of borax in a quart of warm water and use this to wipe down the inside of your refrigerator, including shelves and the rubber door seals. Grandma always cleaned her icebox with this old-fashioned solution because it sanitizes without leaving chemical residues near food and neutralizes the mixed odors that tend to build up. Number 31. Mattress Freshener and Sanitizer. Lightly sprinkle borax over your bare mattress, let it rest for an hour, then vacuum it all away carefully and thoroughly. This old homemaker's trick works because borax discourages dust mites by creating an environment hostile to their survival and desiccates any surface moisture that mold and bacteria need to establish themselves. Number 30. Grout Cleaner. Mix borax with enough water to form a thick paste. Apply it to grout lines using an old toothbrush. Scrub vigorously and rinse with warm water. Grandma tackled her bathroom tiles with exactly this method because the alkaline borax paste loosens the soap scum and mildew embedded in porous grout far more effectively than plain soap ever could. Number 29. Unclog a drain naturally. Pour half a cup of borax down the drain. Follow it with 2 cups of boiling water. Wait 15 minutes, then flush with hot tap water. This classic old-fashioned plumbing remedy works because the boiling water activates the borax to break down greasy buildup clinging to the pipe walls, helping to restore proper flow without harsh chemical drain cleaners. Number 28. Window Washing Solution. Mix 2 tablespoons of borax with a quart of warm water in a spray bottle. Spray onto windows and wipe clean with a lint-free cloth. Grandma always achieved streak-free windows with this simple solution because borax cuts the oily film that normal dust and fingerprints leave behind, and it rinses cleanly without leaving a residue of its own. Number 27. Shoe Deodorizer. Sprinkle a light dusting of borax into smelly shoes, shake them gently to distribute the powder, leave overnight, then tap out the excess in the morning. The reason this old remedy works so well is that borax inhibits the growth of the bacteria inside your shoes that are actually responsible for producing the unpleasant odor in the first place. Number 26. Crayon Marks from Walls. Make a thin paste with borax and water. Apply it gently to crayon marks on painted walls using a soft cloth. Rub lightly and wipe clean with a damp rag. Grandma used this careful method because borax is mildly abrasive enough to lift the waxy crayon residue from the paint surface without stripping the paint color underneath. Number 25. Outdoor Wishing Well or Bird Bath Algae Control. Add a small amount of borax, roughly a teaspoon per gallon, to standing decorative water features to prevent green algae from forming. This old-fashioned garden hack works because boron inhibits the photosynthetic processes of algae, keeping water features cleaner between scrubbing sessions all through the warm months. Number 24. Preserve fresh cut flowers. Gently bury freshly cut flowers in a container filled with a mixture of 2 parts borax to 1 part cornmeal and leave them completely submerged for 1 to 3 weeks in a dry area. Grandma used this old-fashioned botanical preservation technique because borax draws moisture out of the petals so slowly and evenly that the flowers retain their shape and color beautifully. Number 23. Killing cockroaches. Mix equal parts borax and powdered sugar, then dust this mixture lightly along baseboards, under appliances, and in any dark corners where roaches tend to travel. The sugar attracts the cockroaches to ingest the borax, which then damages their digestive systems and outer shells, causing dehydration and death, which is why this was Grandma's reliable old pest control secret. Number 22. Clean your oven. Sprinkle borax across the bottom of your oven. Spray lightly with water to dampen, and let it sit for 30 minutes before scrubbing with a sponge and rinsing clean. Grandma tackled baked-on oven grease with this old-fashioned approach because the alkaline borax softens carbonized food deposits and grease without the caustic fumes that most modern oven cleaners produce. Number 21. Remove urine stains from mattresses or upholstery. Mix half a cup of borax with enough warm water to make a spreadable paste. Apply it to the affected area. Let it dry completely, then vacuum it away. Borax neutralizes the uric acid crystals left behind by urine stains and breaks down the odor-causing compounds at their source, which is why Grandma trusted it completely for this sensitive household problem. Number 20. Rust prevention on garden tools. After cleaning your shovels, hose, and garden shears, wipe the metal parts down with a cloth dampened in a borax solution made from 2 tablespoons per quart of water. Borax leaves a very light alkaline film on the metal surface that resists moisture absorption and slows the oxidation process that leads to rust, which is how Grandma kept her garden tool shed in perfect condition for decades. Number 19. Homemade fly paper. Dissolve 2 tablespoons of borax and 2 tablespoons of sugar in 1 cup of warm water. Dip strips of brown paper bag into the solution, let them dry halfway, then hang them near windows. The sweet solution lures flies in while the borax eventually affects them, and this crafty old-fashioned DIY trick saved many a farmhouse kitchen from a full-on fly invasion during summer. Number 18. Remove hard water deposits from shower heads. Soak your detached shower head in a solution of warm water and 3 tablespoons of borax for an hour, then rinse and reattach. The borax dissolves the calcium and magnesium mineral deposits that accumulate inside shower heads over time, restoring the water pressure and spray pattern that hard water gradually steals away. Exactly the problem Grandma solved every year. Number 17. Homemade soft scrub cleanser. Combine half a cup of borax, a quarter cup of dish soap, and a few drops of essential oil to create a smooth, creamy scrubbing paste for sinks, tubs, and tile. Grandma made her own version of this classic homemaker cleaner because it delivers the gentle abrasion needed to remove soap scum and stains without the synthetic chemicals found in commercial scrub products. Number 16. Clean outdoor grills. Sprinkle borax on a damp grill brush and use it to scrub the grates of your outdoor grill while they are still slightly warm from use. The borax acts as a mild abrasive that breaks down the carbonized grease and food residue stuck to the grates, and Grandma always cleaned her grill this way because it did the job without leaving a chemical taste behind. Number 15. Stop mice with a borax barrier. Sprinkle a generous line of borax powder along the base of walls, near entry points, and behind appliances where mice tend to travel and nest. Mice find the texture and smell of borax highly irritating to their paws and respiratory system. So this old farmhouse trick served as a natural deterrent that Grandma relied on before calling any exterminator. Number 14. Whitened dingy pillowcases. Soak yellowed pillowcases in a basin filled with hot water and a quarter cup of borax for 2 hours before washing as normal. The alkaline environment created by the borax breaks down the body oil and sweat compounds that are responsible for the yellowing of cotton fabrics over time, restoring that bright white that Grandma's linen closet was always famous for. Number 13. Fix smelly dishcloths. Soak your kitchen cloths in a solution of 1 tablespoon of borax per cup of warm water for at least an hour before laundering. Dishcloths trap bacteria in their fibers from repeated use, and that bacteria produces the sour smell most people notice. But the borax solution kills those bacteria and deodorizes the fabric thoroughly, which was Grandma's weekly ritual. Number 12. Clean hairbrushes and combs. Soak your brushes and combs in a bowl of warm water with a tablespoon of borax for 20 minutes, then rinse and dry. Borax dissolves the waxy product buildup and oil residue that accumulates between bristles and teeth over time. Something Grandma always addressed, because she believed clean tools were the foundation of healthy, well-kept hair. Number 11. Preserve timber and wood. Dissolve borax in hot water at a ratio of about 1 pound per gallon and paint it onto unfinished or weathered outdoor wood surfaces using a brush. Borax penetrates wood fibers and acts as a natural preservative by inhibiting the fungal and insect activity that cause rot and structural damage, a tried-and-true old-fashioned technique used long before modern chemical wood treatments existed. Number 10. Remove mildew from shower curtains. Soak your shower curtain in a tub of warm water mixed with half a cup of borax for an hour, then rinse or machine wash on a gentle cycle. Mildew clings to fabric shower curtains through microscopic root structures, and the alkaline nature of the borax solution disrupts those structures and lifts the mildew away, keeping things fresh the way Grandma always insisted upon. Number 9. Clean baby clothes safely. Add a quarter cup of borax to the wash cycle when laundering heavily soiled baby garments along with your regular gentle detergent. Borax boosts the cleaning power of the detergent enough to handle stubborn food and formula stains without requiring harsh additives, which is why generations of grandmothers trusted it to get tiny clothing truly clean without causing skin irritation. Number 8. Fireproofing fabric decorations. Dissolve 7 ounces of borax and 3 ounces of boric acid in 2 quarts of warm water. Soak fabric holiday decorations in the mixture, wring them out, and allow them to dry before using. This old-fashioned fireproofing method coats the fabric fibers with compounds that raise their ignition threshold, significantly reducing the fire risk of decorative paper and fabric items around candles. Number 7. Porcelain bathtub restoration. Sprinkle borax generously across the bottom of a wet bathtub. Let it sit for 10 minutes, then scrub with a firm brush and rinse completely. Grandma's bathtub always gleamed because borax gently scrubs away soap scum and hard watermarks from porcelain, without scratching the delicate glazed surface the way harsher powders can over time with repeated use. Number 6. Kill termites naturally. Mix borax powder with warm water to create a thick solution and apply it directly to exposed wood surfaces where termite activity is visible, repeating the application several times over a week. Termites ingest the borax while grooming and feeding, and it disrupts their ability to digest cellulose, which slowly eliminates the colony without the toxic chemical treatments that Grandma's generation was wise to avoid. Number 5. Homemade dishwasher detergent. Mix 1 cup of borax with 1 cup of washing soda and store in a sealed container using 2 tablespoons per dishwasher load. This simple 2-ingredient formula cuts grease, removes food residue, and prevents water spots on glassware because the combination raises water alkalinity to a level that effectively breaks down all food soils, and Grandma made her own version of this decades before commercial pods existed. Number 4. Clean your washing machine. Run an empty hot water cycle with half a cup of borax inside the drum to clean and deodorize your washing machine itself. Front and top loaders both accumulate detergent residue, mineral deposits, and mildew inside their drums and seals over time. And a regular borax cleaning cycle removes all of that buildup, which is why Grandma's machines always lasted so many years longer than expected. Number 3. Soothe tired and aching feet. Fill a basin with warm water, add 2 tablespoons of borax, stir until dissolved, and soak your feet for 15 to 20 minutes. Grandma's beloved foot soak works because borax has natural antiseptic and antifungal properties that soothe irritated skin, soften calluses, and help keep the feet clean and free from the bacteria and fungi that cause common foot problems like athlete's foot and odor. Number 2. Remove grease stains from clothing. Wet the grease-stained fabric, rub borax directly into the stain with your fingers, let it penetrate for 30 minutes, then wash as usual. Borax works on grease by emulsifying the fat molecules, essentially making them miscible in water, so the wash cycle can carry them completely out of the fabric, which is the old-fashioned laundry secret Grandma used every time someone came home from the garage. And now we have arrived at number 1. The most mind-blowing borax hack that Grandma kept in her back pocket for decades. All-purpose homemade household spray. Dissolve 2 tablespoons of borax in 2 cups of hot water. Add a tablespoon of dish soap and a tablespoon of white vinegar. Let it cool. Pour it into a spray bottle and use it on virtually every surface in your home, from countertops to bathroom fixtures. This all-in-one formula cleans, deodorizes, and mildly disinfects simultaneously because the borax raises pH to kill bacteria and break down grime, the soap lifts grease, and the vinegar cuts mineral deposits, all working together in one simple old-fashioned spray that Grandma mixed fresh every single week. Borax has been a trusted household staple for well over 100 years, and it is easy to see why Grandma kept it stocked in her cleaning cupboard at all times. These 43 clever hacks prove that some of the most effective solutions in life do not require expensive products or complicated methods. Grandma knew best, and now you have her entire playbook right at your fingertips.